Alright guys, here we are, Xenoblade Chronicles X. Now, last time we met and obtained as a partner, Nail, I believe. Now, I don't remember what else we're up to. I don't think we're up to much. I think we're just kind of leveling up before we take on the next major story mission, right? Anything currently? Nah. Alright, so y'all want to do another affinity mission? Vandom did mention getting a Skell license, which I am both excited for and dreading. I don't know if I have the neuroplasticity to learn a new traversal method, but also we're gonna have to figure it out. Vandom, is that what you want to talk about?
Working hard out there.
Hey there, you settling in all right, getting used to life as a blade. Pretty much. Second nature to me now. Excellent, glad to hear it. I know you've been through the damn ringer lately, but you're still doing good work. Anything to ask me about? Any worries or requests? Where do I start with this whole Skell thing? I got my oil changed today in my car, which that's my first time saying oil changed in the past 2 months. Maybe 1 month. Because for a month I've been needing an oil change, and every time I say it, I say I need an Earl change. Can I get my Earl changed? Don't know why, I just started doing it, but any worries or requests? No need to hold back. I'm in a good mood today, so your head will probably stay on your shoulders. It's only natural for Commander to want to keep tabs on his people, right? So come on, lay it on me. I gotta talk about scales. I don't know what to tell you, young man. Oh yeah? That's right. I forgot you didn't have one. Wait, you don't even have a Skell license, do you? Whoops, sorry about that. Oversight on my part. You need a license to pilot a Skell, see? We only issue them to blades with a proven track record. That way we know they have the skill to make use of them. I've got like, how many hours up in this piece? How many hours up in this piece? I got 50 hours of experience. I feel like that's decent enough. Give me the big giant fuck robot. Given your track record, I'm tempted to issue you one right now, but it ain't standard operating procedure. Wouldn't be fair to the others, you know. But clear the license exam and it's all yours. Oh, I think that's what we're taking on today. Ooh, we $100,000 for taking it on. Hey, okay. Pass exams from each division to earn your Skell license. Recommend to level 25. What am I? Okay, there's a Pathfinder exam. There's gonna be like 5 of these suckers, right? 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, nightmare, 7, worse. Give me an 8. I know that's right. Okay. Once you get your 8 certifications done, go tell Walter in the hangars. I don't even know where the hangars are. I should probably figure that out before I get a Skell though, huh? Then once you pass the final exam, you'll officially be a Skell pilot. Pretty exciting, yeah? Huh, sure it is. Are y'all gonna give me a Skell or I gotta buy one? But getting you in a Skell will be good news for us blades too. I've got high hopes for you. Good luck. Okay, I did the first proficiency exam passively. I passively passed the exam, which is beautiful. Okay, let's do them in order. So let's go ahead and go straight to number 2. Let's go ahead and track that with the what button? With the Y button. And I gotta go up in this piece. What do I have to do? It just says the proficiency exam. And it's got things highlighted. What do I need to do? We'll just go to the area and see what happens. Go to the Jasper Incline. How y'all doing, though? It is a Saturday night, 9:09 p.m. for me. I finished up some personal work I was doing around like 8:50. Realized, oh, you know what? It is 8:50 p.m. That thing wants to kill me. I know it does. It is 8:50 p.m. and I have what? Not eating dinner. Completely forgot to eat dinner. Happens more and more lately. My ADHD gets worse with age, but also I think I handle it better mostly, but the forgetting to eat's getting bad. And you know what I did? I said, I'm going to grab a canned bubble tea and go play my game. I was going to make dinner. I'm just clearing these exams and I don't know what I'm doing. Cool. That was proficiency exam number 5 we just finished, if you're wondering. Oh, defeat 12 Blitz, Bladders, and Noctilum. Okay. Oh, we got 0 out of 12, but What was I saying? I went downstairs to make dinner, then I remembered I told Garrison, you know what, you go ahead and eat the last of that quinoa. So I was going to go make me some quinoa and vegetables. Nary a quinoa. I'm not just going to eat loose, soggy vegetables. And I don't want to eat... I'll have to eat something. I'm going to eat something tonight, but I didn't feel like figuring it out. Because anything quick and easy is full of sodium. And I was looking at younger pictures of myself today because I was clearing up a bunch of files. And his face wasn't as puffy as mine. So like the sodium's got to go. But he also wasn't as smart and sturdy and sexy as me. So, you know. You win some, you lose some. Seems the sleeping dogs have risen. You are right about that. Are we just doing a bunch of fighting today? If we are, I apologize. You're just going to have to watch me fight a bunch of little bug freaks. Am I supposed to be killing mortifuls? I need a blitz blatta. Who's a blitz blatta? Oh, this little guy. He's cute. Yo, last night... Friday night, a beautiful Friday night, 82 solid degrees outside, but you know what? The sun was down, so it wasn't too insufferable because I opened my window for a moment because I heard cicadas outside, speaking of bugs. And then as I was opening the window to better hear the cicadas that I love ever so much, I saw a bunch of fireflies flickering in the yard across the street, and I was like, you know what? This life is beautiful. Missouri's the place to be. And also fireflies, are they dying out? I keep hearing that they are, but I haven't seen any like science on it, but I also haven't searched out any of the science. So I don't know what is and isn't truths and what's just conjecture. Now these are low leveled, so I don't have to battle that well. I'm just kind of jamming buttons. I killed 12 of these. How did I like go through as much of Noctilum as I've been through and not kill any Blitz Blattas? How was I at 0? You know, it blows my mind a little bit. Rusts my bowflex a little bit. Can y'all like respawn a little quicker? Let's go to the other green spots and see if that... Oh, they're kind of far away. Let's have a look at the map. Because these are not just respawning, you know. Let's get closer to the whale's nostril. I will eat dinner tonight, though. I'll be up late, and I'll eat it way too close to bed, but I will eat dinner. You won't catch me skipping a meal. Because also all I've eaten today, get this. Eggs, which included a little bit of cheese, a little bit of bacon, and some salsa, and a tortilla, and 6 tater tots, okay? I put those tater tots in my breakfast burritos and act like it's a hash brown. Am I crazy for that? You let me know. I ate that for breakfast, and then for lunch, I was kind of like on a game chat. You know game chat on your Switch? I was in a game chat call with my ex-husband, watching him play Zelda and just having a good chat. Because he's like, do you want to talk right now? I said, yeah. He's like, Discord or game chat? I said, honestly, game chat so I can see your game. So like game chat is actually kind of slaying, if you ask me. But, so I didn't like make a whole lunch. Not that I ever do a whole lunch, but I just had a little packet of tuna and some buttery Ritz crackers. The vegetable ones, you know how it is. And that's all I've eaten today. My little breakfast burritos and some tuna from a pouch and some buttery Ritz crackers. Name brand Ritz. Garrison gets his Ritz crackers at Aldi, and it's a brand called Savor Ritz. It's not called Ritz, it's called Save Ritz. And I just think that's so funny. We're big Aldi fans. I don't get any of my food from Aldi just because I don't want to have to DoorDash my food or go to an Aldi. I have Walmart Plus for my groceries, you see. And you won't catch either of us at like a other than Aldi, like a grocery store, like a Kroger, a Hy-Vee, any of that shit. I get my groceries from the Walmart. And it is what it is. Hello, bug. Blitz Blat, a great name. The alliteration, fun. The word blitz, fun. I booked my hotel because I'm going to Iowa July 2nd and the 3rd to hang out with my dude who's in Iowa for 2 months because apparently I can't even go 1 month without this little man. And I'm like already like itching. So, and also even before he had left, I was like, I'll come down and see one of your shows. And like, you know what I mean? Love fulfilling a promise, but also even outside of fulfilling a promise, I really just want to be down there. Isn't this where like the Nopon are? I think there's Nopon nearby. I can smell them. They smell lovely. I bet Nopon, you know, birds sometimes smell like baked bread. You ever sniff a bird? Birds have a lovely smell. I'm actually gonna need somebody to explain. I'm gonna need somebody to explain to me, why did God make birds smell so pleasant to humans? Like what is that? Now these things, don't need to deal with them. How many more do we need? 6 more. We are halfway done with our blitz bladders. We're kind of just doing shitty grunt tasks today. Hope y'all don't mind. I know there's Nopon nearby. There was a Nopon caravan over here, wasn't there? But a caravan, you know, by nature, is mobile. So maybe they left, or maybe I'm thinking of somewhere else. But it's nearby in this area at the very least. Y'all got any blitz bladders up in this piece? I know you do. Where are they? Give me bugs or give me death. Oh, the sun just fucking came out like nobody's business. Little Orphan Annie maybe ate that up when she said it will come out tomorrow, because it in fact did, unfortunately. I done killed the entire blitz bladder population. I'll go back to this little spot over here. Oh, look at, not Elma, what's her name? Neil's weapon looks like wings. I did give her an outfit, I believe. I haven't played this in a few days, I'm so sorry. I've been living life and playing Rido. But, how's she looking? That's me, you know him, you love him. Yeah, nothing too fancy, I just thought, like, let's give her a little bit of shape, a little bit of fun. But her weapon looks cool as fuck. Show me that weapon again. Okay. Look at that weapon. It's like wings. Very cool. Y'all got any bugs? Hey! One little bug. Where are your friends, my friend? That's 7 out of 12. Oh! There's his little friend. Yeah, cicadas are back, which is nice. I didn't hear any tonight, but also, to be fair, I wasn't listening for them. And it's, you know what? I loved the fucking big brood of cicadas we had in Missouri last year. Like, really loved them, would happily take it again. But the noise of them really was an overwhelming drone that would completely fill the evenings. And actually, even before the evening hit, it would fill the days. Let me go ahead and kill that thing just for fun. It says another mission needs me to do it, so. If he's going to be difficult, then I won't. But having this normal cicadas back where you can hear like they're more like nuanced pulsating noise as opposed to the overwhelming solid drone of millions of cicadas, it is a nice change of pace. It's a little bit more Animal Crossing sounding, very fun. But really, there's no wrong way to have cicadas in my yard, if you ask me. You know how they say Little Caesar's pizza ain't that bad when you don't have a bitch in your ear telling you it's... No, you know, they say Little Caesar's pizza's pretty good when you don't have a bitch in your ear telling you it's not. That's how I feel about bugs. It's kind of nice having a bug in your ear. When you don't have a bitch telling you that it's not. But also, some bugs. Gnats and little things that buzz by your ear. Meow, meow, meow. I don't like the proximity effect of all of that. That does get me. I think there's something evolutionary to us that just does not like a... But a cicada that's a solid distance away from me, and not really a fluctuating distance away from me, I fuck with that hardcore. Comment down below something you fuck with. Hey, cheers to us. Before I make dinner, should I smoke weed in the bathtub? Now, when I say smoke weed, I do mean hit a vape. You will not catch me smoking a flower. Still, vaping's not great for you. Don't do it. But smoking a flower, just the smell and the flame in the lungs, and again, vapes are not doing your lungs any favors. I don't know. Y'all want to hear about drunk cigarettes? I didn't realize I missed smoking, and I was never a big smoker, BT dubs. I just like sometimes would, and I had phases where I was doing sometimes a little bit more often than others, right? But when I had a drunk cigarette with my dude the other week, when was that? It must have been the night we went to that show, because that was my first night like getting drunk with the young man. A drunk cigarette on the sidewalk. Oh my god. Bugs walking by, June bugs just crawling by on the sidewalk. Everything comes back to bugs for me, doesn't it? Bugs and bunnies. Hey, what's up, Doc? There's bunnies out in the mornings. Do y'all love to hear a man wax poetic about spring or nah? Because I am out here in every video waxing and waning poetic about bugs and spring and life. Because the three things are all synonymous with one another. What is life without bugs? What is life without spring? What is spring without bugs? What is spring without life? What are bugs without life? What are bugs without spring? Like, they were talking, I don't know about what. A loud motorcycle went by. I really almost had a fucking heart attack. It was too much for me. But that drunk cigarette really got me. Because it made me realize, like, I missed the grit of life. I hit one Marlboro menthol, not Marlboro menthol, not a midnight. I used to like the midnights. I can't find them anywhere anymore, but I did see them the other day. What were these? What's my blue pack? Maybe Smooths? You know, the blue pack? Maybe it was that. I hit one Marlboro smooth and I was like, I missed the edge of the life I used to live. Like, bro, you're 30 now. Like, your life is kinder because you've built a really much kinder life for yourself. You can miss the edge, but don't wax nostalgic so long that you become delusional as to think that it's more valuable than the life you've built for yourself, you know? And then the night after that, he said something right before I was gonna, this is explicit. Something was said just casually right before I was gonna boink him for the first time. Like, I just had lubed up my dick and everything. Gone. Put me right in my head. Cock. Gone. And I was like, are you kidding me? So then I was quite mad at myself. One, you know, just for that situation. But also for the reason it went down, because what he said triggered an anxiety and like a jealousy in me. And I refuse to be like a jealous, anxious man in a relationship to the best of my ability, you know? So I was also quite mad at myself for like being that man for even just a second. So then I was like, you know what? Come on, we're gonna go get food, and on our way to my car, we're gonna stop and we're gonna have a fucking cigarette. And it was lovely. And then another time he was having a cigarette. He's like, do you want one? I was like, no, because I'm not allowed to smoke. One, my vascular health. Two, are the lights behind me always that bright? Just for no reason should anybody be having a cigarette. And three, I already have the world's worst teeth. My teeth are already going to be my undoing in a long time. It's going to take them a long time to kill me, not because they're doing well. They're actually like very powerfully evil, dark, malicious teeth that could kill anybody but me. I just am such a persistent force of life. Probably because I worship the spring. The spring is the mother month. It is the month of life. Let's assign a mission. I'm just kind of rambling. Proficiency exam 3. Okay. So, can't have cigarettes fucking empowering my terrible teeth to become even worse. And also why do that? And then this little young man, because he had to go to Iowa for 2 months, he couldn't find his cigarettes. I said, you know what? You go ahead and keep mine, because you know what? That little man's into me the way I'm into him. And when you're into somebody, a little bit of something from them goes a long way. Like a little gift is so sweet. Something like in your days to remind you of them is like everything. So I was like, you go ahead, you keep my cigarettes. You hit those. And you know what I told him before I left? I said, enjoy those, smoke them, and then be done. Like, that's all you need. No more. Because don't be smoking. Right now, he's, you know, having his fun, so I'm not going to say anything. But, like, you know, don't be smoking. What am I trying to do? Just kill this thing? Defeat Shatskik. Shatskika. The Flash. Okay, he's level 25. I'm level 26, but he is a Savage. So I should probably pay attention to this fight. What? What did I do? Okay. Cool. Number 6 is done. I know y'all are screaming at me to use overdrive. No. We've been over this in previous videos. Let me just hit my little attacks, okay? I love toppling a big freak like him. That sounded really mean. He's actually really beautiful, and I don't mean that. I'm sorry. I respect indigenous life, whether it's beautiful or not. Usually. But also, if you think about it, all life is beautiful. Whether or not I'm able to see that beauty says more about me than it does about the creature at hand. Quit running from me. He is so afraid of me and he needs to stop. I'm not gonna... I am gonna hurt him. Everybody's doing alright. My face is covering up somebody's health bar, so I should fix that here in a bit. But I am busy. Missing my quick time events. That is taking all of me to do. Okay. Oh, wrong one. There we go. You received a certificate for completing the exam. Poor thing. I don't love killing things. Okay, 3 is done, 5 and 6 are done. 4, here we go, from the Reclaimers. Near Humdrum Peaks and Tripod Rock. In summary, don't smoke, don't vape. But I don't know the science, so also don't listen to strange men on the internet. I would assume, they're probably worse in different ways. I would assume for pure lung health, vaping's probably better than smoking, but here's the issue with vaping. Even if it is better than smoking for certain things, that's probably if you're using them in equal amounts. Because you can vape indoors and because it's so easy and you keep it on you and you don't have to light a fire, I think that vapes, like, that's their biggest fucking... Where do you want me to go? To this little green spot? Is that the green spot I'm looking for? Or am I looking for... No. Where am I trying to go? Yeah, this green spot, I guess. Yeah, okay, sorry. So you hit it way more, and you hit it so much more casually, and it's just like not even a thought, whereas a cigarette is such a moment, and it's so bad for you, but you're like aware of yourself doing it, and it's a little bit more inconvenient. And I think that for a lot of people, that's part of like the addiction as well as the, like, you know, the chemicals, is the addiction to the moment of stepping out and having a moment to smoke. Whereas a vape, a lot of people just incorporate that into their like life. Like they're just casually doing it. And I'm not trying to be critical of that in any way. I just like, you know, something to be mindful of. A point that I found interesting. Okay. This skull license thing ain't too tough. I really thought this was going to kick my ass. Learning how to pilot it's going to kick my ass though, but let me not count myself out yet. You want me to go here? While we're here in Armory Alley, let me go ahead and invest my Moranium because it is full. It is plateauing. I could be earning more and I'm not because it is full. So let me go invest that with fucking... Probably with the no pawns, right? I don't invest strategically. I don't even know what gear I want. The gear in this game really overwhelms me. Especially because there's no system telling me what I already own and what I don't already own when I go shopping. Very disruptive for my mind. Okay. Sakuraba. Candid Incredible. Maybe I won't do Candid Incredible because they're already level 4. Let's get everybody to level 4. Sakuraba, you're next. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yippee. Okay, now should I invest in Granada? What does Granada even make? Just give him the rest of my stuff. Okay, now let's go grab that. That mission. From Homst. Twoller. What do y'all talk about over here? 3 girls. There's an especially fearless Trojan that's making life difficult for the prospectors working on the cliffs near Oblivious King's Falls. Cool. Can I get a closer look at everybody? Mostly the little green, the little mint drop in the middle. Love. The song bangs. Why do people hate this song so much? Y'all gotta grow up a little bit. She's having a blast, and you should too. If you can't enjoy a woman having a blast on the beat, you need to grow up and learn how to be fun. What are y'all two talking about? I'm in a good mood today. When I'm playing my Rido game, probably because it's like a newer game to me and I'm still trying to pay attention and learn the systems, I am not as fun. I'm like too focused. Oh, I also gave him clothes. Look, Elle's got clothes now too. I went with blue because I'm a monochrome kind of guy. Monotone? Monochrome? What's the difference? Great. Monochrome would be one color. Monotone would be one tone? Greetings. You must be the one undergoing the Skell license examination. I work with the outfitters in product testing. I have 3 weapons for you today. You will use one of them to hunt indigents. Remote weapon usage monitoring is a crucial source of data for arms manufacturers. Your cooperation in this process is most appreciated. Okay. So now what? You want me to do what? Defeat 3 giant Grexes in Primordial with a trial knife. Now, where does a man equip? Okay, who can use a trial knife? My main character, hopefully. Hopefully. Trial sword? I'm being told to use a trial knife. Who uses a knife? They're making me change my party up. Okay. Who uses a knife? Bear with me while I navigate menus. Okay, he uses swords, not knives. She uses dual swords, shield, and spears. So I'm gonna have to add somebody new. I don't know who though. How am I supposed to know who uses a knife? Oh, nuts. Okay. So she uses a shield, but what else? What's a psycho corruptor? A psy corruptor. Samurai gunner probably doesn't use a knife. Shield. Blast fencer. Who? I don't know how to know who uses a knife. Samurai gunner just does not sound like it's gonna use a knife. Swords. Who uses a knife? Is there a world where this game, and I'm enjoying it a lot, isn't so cumbersome whenever it comes to gear and fucking all this kind of stuff? Like, am I deeply missing something? Or do I have to fucking trial and error my way around these fucking people? She does use knives. Okay, we did get there. Not a strong weapon. Now I'm going to have to command her. Like, I'm going to have to use her, I think. I wonder if I have to use her, if just having her in the party works for the fight, but I'll go ahead and pilot her. Which I don't like, because I don't know her arts. I don't know how to fight with her, but... Now go kill what? 3 giant Grexes. Sexy Grexy. And those Grexes are where? Near Beyondho Hills. Oh, that's pretty. Well, alright. Now I'm going to... where? Over there. Those things want to kill me. I can outrun them. My camera's zoomed in a bit much. Don't you get me. Don't you kill me. I'm arena right now and I don't need to be dying. Oh, I'm dying. No, you guys.
It's looking dicey.
Let it not be dicey. How do y'all feel about Dyson? Many years ago in my Pokemon Snap playthrough, which I never completed. This was like 4 years ago. In my Pokemon Snap playthrough, I made the statement that Dyson wants to be the Tesla of air. Luckily Dyson doesn't seem as deeply evil as Tesla at this point. They just seem like you're really trying to do all that with air. But you know what? They're doing all that with air. It's not like, oh, they're trying to make a hairdryer. Bitch, they made a hair straightener and curler. A Dyson Airwrap, I say this all the time, would change my life. I know you're thinking, bitch, you're bald. Yeah. Yeah. But back when I used to wear hair more often, I used to think a Dyson Airwrap would change my life. And it would have. It would have. The amount of time I sat doing my hair, burning myself. These are my moves. These are my arts. Oh. Oh me, oh my. Okay, well, everybody else can carry, hopefully. There are 2 of them, which is very spooky for me, and you know that. Okay, well, I'm just going to keep using this one attack I have. And hope that my teammates do a damn good job. Somebody topple him. He is staggered. I don't even know for sure that I have to play as Arena. Just having her in the party might be enough, as long as she uses that knife. Which I don't think she's even using. Let me switch to using the knife. Just passively swinging this knife at this poor beast. Now, does that count? Yes, yes, yes. Now, as a little test, let me see if I can control my main character and still get the kill with the knife, or if it doesn't count if I'm not piloting her. Oh, I fucked up that soul challenge. I get a little too excited with the soul challenge sometimes. I'm like, I'll hit it so early that it like misses. I'm like, damn. Slow down, brother. So that did count. Cool, I don't have to be Arena. No offense to Arena. I don't want to be her, you know? Be who you want to be, girl. Be A-R-B-I-E, and I'm going to be M-E. Me. Okay, so that's 2 of them. There's probably another one over there, it looks like. By Unicorn Rock. Closer to the Greater Gemini Bridge. Yo, it seems like everybody's a Gemini suddenly, but also I think that's because Gemini season just ended and like everybody had birthdays and I was learning, oh, you're a Gemini. Oh, you're an evil Gemini. You're an evil Gemini. So probably that's what was up. The guy I've been seeing, you'll never believe it, an evil Leo. There's nothing more evil than a male Leo. I say that as a male Leo. And I remember I approached this man at first and I was like, hey, I have nothing to offer you, and no offense, you have nothing to offer me. I just want to tell you, you are so beautiful. And then proceed to him trying to convince me he's not evil because he thought I was hot and he wanted to make something happen. I said, really, we have nothing for each other. But you know what? He was charming. I indulged, and he's trying to convince me he's not evil. And he mentions like his birthday. He's like, oh, I'm going to be this old on August 17th. And I'm like, August 17th? You're a Leo. You're evil. Like, what are you talking about? You can't be like, I'm not evil, and then be like, I'm a male Leo. And y'all know, I don't want to get too much into the astrology stuff, one, because I don't know shit about that. I don't know shit nary about an astrology, but I know a male Leo is a bad thing. Anybody with eyes can know that. Anybody with ears. Anybody with a vague amount of intuition, like a slight amount of intuition. But I'm also mostly like kidding, because like I'm a Leo, and I love to be like, I'm evil, but like I contain such a deep goodness, like genuinely deeply. I believe in the goodness of everybody, but I really feel like not only do I contain goodness in the way that everybody does, I think I realize a lot of the goodness within me. Like a lot of it is realized and utilized. And you know what? One of the things that strikes me about this guy I'm seeing is the goodness. So, joke's really on me. I get overwhelmed by sounds sometimes. Like all the people were screaming during the battle, and then a dog barked outside. One bark, and I was like, I could end it all. I could just like end it, you know? God. There's something salvageable. How many? Okay, we got all the things we needed to do. Let me grab, oh, meteor shower. Let me grab this salvageable thing over here. Then we'll go on to the next skill mission. Now, where is it? Maybe it's just down here. Yep, scale wreckage. I was watching my ex-husband play Tears of the Kingdom today, Switch 2 edition, if you care. And he got this gear that when he wears it all, there's like no, if he's diving from the sky, there's like no fall damage. So he can go straight into the ground, no damage. I was like, that's actually crazy. And I also kind of like want to get back into Tears of the Kingdom. I did like technically beat it. Like I did all the story, but there's a lot of side stuff and like just general exploring and clothes and all of that. I just never touched. Because I played the game on the channel, which causes me to kind of rush through games sometimes. But I think I could stand to get back into that. Especially on Switch too, it looks and runs fucking phenomenal. Not to fucking shield the product, but big Switch 2 fan over here. Me securing 4 of them is like my crowning achievement this year. Like me getting one for everybody. I didn't pay for all of them. I only paid for mine and one other person's. The other 2 people paid for their own, but I secured them. And it makes me feel good. Missions. Last one. What? I don't spend a lot of time just like in New LA. That's not the administrative district. I'm always in the administrative district. So it'll be nice to spend some time in the industrial district. What's this? Bottoms up. Repenta Diner. You know what? I would love to be broken. You know, don't break me. I would love to be broken. This goes back to me craving that edge that my life used to have when like my mental illness was up, my addictions were up, my situations and circumstances were down. I would love to be a broken man again. Have much to think about, rainy outside, film noir style, go sit at a diner, repent a diner, and just like repent and like see see a beautiful waitress with a sparkle in her eye and just like be inspired by like life by looking at her. And just repent and become a better person silently in that moment while I eat breakfast food. I'm not allowed to have eggs for dinner because I had eggs for breakfast. But that sounds so fucking nummynumnum.com right now. But I won't, but I mustn't, you know. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. But also the arrow's telling me to go somewhere else. Sorry, I don't know exactly what I'm doing. Is Matthew not who I'm looking for? Matthew's my ex-husband's name. There's 3 of them. I'll just talk to Matthew and see what happens. Matthew, what's good? Oh. He's got some age on him. I like to see that. Need something? Well, too bad, because none of these are operational right now. Some of these new blades did a real number on them, and now I get to pick up the pieces. These kids got no love, I tell you. I know that's right, except for I think the kids are full of love. All is full of love. You know what I'm talking about? You just ain't receiving. I think this is some video game where you can wreck their ride and have it fixed tomorrow. We're no freaking wizards here, you know? It takes materials to patch up a scale, not to mention labor and technical know-how. I got an oil change today, and it was so simple, and I know what you're thinking, do it yourself. Maybe if it wasn't 91 degrees. If oil changes were just 20 bucks more expensive, or if the temperature was just 20 degrees lower, I would have done my own. But it's so cheap, and so easy, and so hot out. I'm gonna go talk to the girl with the blue eyes and the tattoos at the Jiffy Lube, okay? And then there's an edgy young man who looks like he's been through it in life and is currently going through it, but is on the up end of going through it. He pulls my dark green Kia Soul forward. And it's just like lovely people. A reason for me to go into the world and just, you know, love people and see people. I'm sitting in there with Garrison. I made Garrison come with me. And when I left my car in there, I said, do you think they're all in there just standing and pointing and laughing at my stupid little green Kia Soul? He's like, yeah, probably. You're a Blade 2, right? I figure cleaning up your coworkers' messes is part of your job. Any interest in helping me out? It's nothing too tricky, I promise. I'm gonna learn maintenance. Please, God, teach me. I love learning things from men that know what they're doing. I just need 40 pieces of art. Oh, Arnation or wood. If you can get them, I have this repairs done quick. Maybe not overnight, but I'll do what I can. I wonder if I already have any, and if so, how much. That's what I like to hear. Your credit to the Blades. You'll go far. He's kind of an old head, but he's kind of making points, so much appreciated. Once you've got 40 pieces of Arnation ore wood, it sounds quite fancy. Bring it by. As far as a reward, let's see. May I interject, perhaps? Do you have to, Agnaba?
You mentioned scale repairs, didn't you? You're talking about the plating refit for the one brought in yesterday, right?
Yeah, and?
Then 40 pieces of Arnation ore wood is inefficient, isn't it? One Noka mirror stone is all you need. Things like this are why you humans keep falling behind as technology advances. No,
This is why you gotta have everybody in the room. This is why you gotta have a black person in the room. This is why you gotta have a man in the room. The different life experiences and different perspectives and just the different colors everybody sees life in. Come on. This man just erased racism, not clickbait. Emotional. Yo, my dude. Anytime I like bite him or like do something, he'll be like, he bit me up on camera, not clickbait, emotional. I'm like, what are you talking about? He said it like 20 times, like, what are you talking about? Is this a thing? Watch your mouth, pipsqueak.
if you bring it to the man on ship, I'll refine it into all the materials required for the repairs, okay? Then you can witness the workings of a true science, can't you?
You're on.
I can't wait.
Oh, I can't wait to see you turn one Nokamir stone into an entire job's worth of materials. Oh, the girls are fighting. But they're fighting about productivity, which is kind of a beautiful thing. But it's also a very capitalist thing to be like, that's a great thing that at least they're being productive. Let people fight about whimsical shit that productivity-wise doesn't matter. That's why we don't have philosophers the way we used to. Because it's not productive for capitalism. You know what I'm talking about? It's not practical. If anything, I think it'd be the opposite. I think it'd convince people away from throwing their lives and their spirits at gray, concrete, hopeless endeavors. But let's go grab that shit. Brenna, are you hot? Brenna's hot. I can tell she's hot on the inside too. She seems like she's fun to talk to. What do I need? Talk to Aganaba. Okay. Aganiba. Aganaba. On the starboard side of the man-on ship. Now, where is that man-on ship? We are all wondering. What do y'all talk about?
Oh, hey.
I hear Skell was destroyed by a primordial creature in the elephant's trunk area of Noctilum. No one was killed, thankfully, but what a tragic waste of a critical resource. Yeah. How does a young man get to that ship? Oh, there's a teleporter. I probably don't need to take the teleporter. I can probably just, yeah, warp onto the ship. But for those of y'all that don't quick travel, there is a warp point. Hey, you, what's good? I'm not going to talk to them because I'm already wasting too much time, but she's pink. That's how you know she's a girl. Where did she go? Okay. We got some bangers in this game. Bangers and mash, babe. See, this and a drunk cigarette, this is all I need. They have all I need, other than a drunk cigarette. Me and who? Me and I know who. Okay. Do y'all find it insufferable the way I'm like into somebody and I never shut up about it? I want to talk about it way more than I do. You think I'm being insufferable now, bitch?
Ah, yes. Hello. Welcome. Did you bring a Nokamir stone, perhaps?
I guess. I brought 4. A young man comes prepared. A stone polished into a mirror by the constant trickle of water from a giant tree. Staring into it gives a sense of looking into one's own soul.
Not very high quality, is it? Though I suppose it's good enough to use on an Earth-made scale, maybe?
He's a shady little thing.
Would you wait a moment? I'll refine repair materials, the likes of which you've only dreamed possible, okay? Done. I hope this serves our purpose. You were surprised the refinement process was so quick. Yes? Surprised by the total superiority of Manon technology?
I'm impressed by them. I'm Team Manon.
Of course you are. Our science is the finest in all the universe, isn't it? Not only will these refined materials repair your skull, they will also begin to bring its lacking defenses up to a reasonable standard. So, go on. Take them to the human waiting for them at the test hangar, okay?
Oh, Matthew's gonna be kicking the barn over this one. He's gonna be pissed. May, like, beautiful. Do y'all speak, Mandarin? May. Aw, make wa ren. Washer. Now... Go back to Matthew. God, this song bangs. 1 second. Banger! It kind of sounds like Chow Garden if Chow Garden was a rave. Okay. Back to Matthew. I do not know what I'm going to eat for dinner. I know Matthew's going to be kicking the barn over this material, though. Ah, you're back. And here comes Akaniba.
Yes, hello. I suspect that the materials are too much for human hands to manage, right? So I came by.
Yeah, I just bet. So, where are all these materials you man on refined? I got Agnaba alloy. Whoa. Ah, these them? Let's just see how... Wait. This is... But that's... hold on here. That's how it works. Damn, man, that's actually pretty clever. No, sorry, kind of nerded out there for a minute. XD. Still, these materials are impressive. They've been refined using a process we never even thought about. I can see how these would be essential. He's not even kicking the barn. He's just eating crow happily and saying, "You got me." And I like that, man. I can see how these would be essential to work with, and the results should be better than ever. Amazing stuff. Guess you man on win this round.
Yes. Obviously. Perhaps you won't be so quick to, doubt us in the future, okay?
He loves to phrase something as a question that does not need to be a question.
Man on technology is the finest in all the universe, you know?
So, will you share this refinement process with us? This technology would mean a drastic uptick in our efficiency.
What? No. I'm sorry, but that's probably not possible, is it?
Why not?
Because teaching is such a pain in the... Because that's proprietary man on science, yes? Yes, that's it. I can't go giving it away, can I now?
We are working together. Get back here.
So sorry, but my decision is final, okay?
Gotta go.
Oh!
That little Fink. Ooh. Fink doesn't... I'm sorry I said that. If that offends you, I get it. I don't know who Fink hurts, but it hurts somebody. I can tell. Fink, you little Fink. Ooh! Here, I swallow my pride and admit defeat. And how's he respond? Hey, you blades are old hat at negotiating with other races, right? Think you could try persuading him to share that tech with us? Not for free, of course. I intend to pay them a fair price for the information. You've already come this far, so why not see it through to the end, yeah? Yeah, I'm chill with that. You know what? Arena does not need to still be on the team. No offense to Arena. I just do not care about her. I don't have a distaste for her. I just think she's boring. And actually, that's probably the worst thing. I'd rather somebody hate me than just be like, he's boring. Whoa. They're making me go in, like, back and forth at this ship. It's so fucking cool in here. I wish I was... I wish I was 3.5 feet tall and just hanging out in here with the lasers and the sparks and the Chow Garden rave. Are y'all allowed to have drunk cigarettes in here? What is he drinking? Wait a minute. What do you think they drink? Is that a spray bottle? For glory. Okay.
My. More business with me, yes? Unfortunately, I have none with you, or so. I have none with you, okay? Sorry, so sorry. Bye now, yes? A new deal? I take it by your choice of words you're offering some information or object of value in return, then?
I don't think they give a fuck about money. Do you want intelligence? I should give them money. Technology is more important.
Earth technology?
Oh, but our technology is nothing compared to theirs.
Oh, no. No. So it's like, when your people want to learn new science, they don't go digging through ancient ruins, right?
We could stand to do that, I think, personally.
Of course not, no. I'm afraid there is simply nothing the Manon can learn from humans, okay? Now if you'll kindly be on your way. He's so, like, politely rude. He's so, like, passively forward. He's so gently aggressive. Agnaba. Aganiba. Do you want money? What are you gonna do with money? The exchange of currency is the basis of commerce and seems the simplest method of purchasing technology, does it not? However, we men live here on our ship free of want or desire. Ooh, they're gonna hit Nirvana so quick. They're gonna, that's why they're drinking and having a drunk cigarette, is because they only get this one life and then they're out of the cycles of samsara onto Nirvana. They get one fun little life. Have a drink, bitch. Wow. Oh wait, want and desire is more of a Buddhist thing than a Hindu thing, isn't it? But suffering. The root, you know. We need philosophers. We have little need to use your new LA money or to participate in your economy, you understand? So, I'm afraid that's not a deal. He's a tough one. Let's barter. Let's go a little back and forth. What do you want? Ah, I am interested in your specialty products, yes? Very interested. What in particular? And what is it that you'll be offering? Oh, he's gonna want food. They want that pizza. Not to, not to be racist, but the man on love pizza. I'll give you food. Recipes even. Teach a man to fish type beat. Food, yes? Food? I will concede that in cuisine alone, Earth culture shows remarkable promise, doesn't it? But I see little reason to trade for it when I need only walk into town to eat it, right? Recipes, baby. However, if you insist, I'm willing to try a local delicacy of New LA. Get a hamburger from the restaurant on West Melville Street in the CD during the day. What is the CD? The cross-dresser? I need to go to Hamburger Mary's? All right. During the day. Well, it's 7:55, I think in the PM, maybe in the AM, I do not know. Where's Hamburger Mary's? Which of these is Hamburger Mary's? Barista Court? I'm in Barista Court? Is that where the they, thems litigate? Okay. There's Joe. Joe doesn't know where to get a hamburger. But Joe probably knows something. What's up, Joe? Y'all may remember her. Hey there, welcome to the Sunshine Cafe. What's that? You need an iconic New LA food? Well, you've come to the right place because there's nothing more iconic than our famous Sunny Dog. God, I would kill for a hot dog. It's a spicy... God, spicy hot dog, bitch. Oh, I need a hot dog. It's a spicy hot dog with the works, guaranteed to stay molten lava hot from the first bite to the last. And talk about a bargain, this bad boy's only 600 credits. Give me that hot dog. Order up. Yeah, don't worry, this baby will rock the pants off your Xeno buddy. Assuming he wears pants. Do they wear pants? I feel like they do. I don't remember though. Oh, and it's super hot, so be careful carrying it. Okay, see, she did know something. She knew where to get a hot dog. A hot dog. Sometimes I talk about cold hot dogs because they're nummy. I'm not allowed to eat cold hot dogs because, like, I will eat them, like, multiple. Something about a hot dog, when you don't heat it up and put it in a bun, it just feels like chips. I could, like, once you pop, you don't stop. I don't need to eat cold, like, 8 cold Oscar Mayer wieners. It's just not going to do me good. So I'm legally not allowed to eat cold hot dogs anymore. But calling a cold hot dog is like, do you just call that a dog? Cold hot dog is just very goofy. What's good, Pauline? Looking for a new LA delicacy, eh? Then you have to try my house special. It's the Calorie Bomber. Oh, a hamburger, hey. A juicy hamburger with all the trimmings, and it's just 700 credits. Twimmings. 1 Calorie Bomber piping hot from the grill. This is sure to knock the socks off your man-on friend. He's not gonna have any clothes left. He's gonna be hanging dong in the hanger.
He's gonna blow the tits off your fucking man-on friend if I... What's the next thing? Who's selling it to me? Powell? This man's a problem. I knew by, like, the mismatched camouflage. But the way he's, like, talking... Oh, would they like him, it seems. They're grooving. Hey. This is kind of a fun little area. The man on get it every time. Okay, what's up, Powell? What? Move out to play that pizza. Welcome to Army Pizza. Unfortunately, I ran out of dough for the day, so all I've got left are frozen pies. Only 1,000 credits and just as good as fresh. That's the Army Pizza guarantee. Well, 1,000 credits for pizza. Since when does a pizza cost more than, like, pizza costs more than a burger? But not by that much, usually. Frozen or no, I put all my love into my pies. I put love into all my pies. I guarantee the taste will blow you away. Is it gonna blow off any article of clothing, or can I keep my bloomers?
Hey, listen.
Back to the man on. If you see me chewing my drink, it's the boba. But don't look.
Cool.
It's embarrassing for me.
Very good.
Have you brought your American delicacy?
American? It's not even just Earth anymore. Now it's American specifically.
Then maybe hand me your personal recommendation so I might sample it.
Let's go with the hamburger first, because that is what you specifically asked for.
So, what is this? A hamburger? Interesting. I see a variety of foodstuffs trapped between two grain-based discs. But as they say, the taste will tell, right?
There's a sexually mature ant on my wall. He done crawled. What is a sexually mature ant doing up here? He's got wings. It's an ant with wings, not a termite. Trust me, God, I know the difference. 1 second. I hate killing bugs, I really do, but ants are one of those things that if you don't get them, they will get you. I've talked to you before about how I tried to do the honor system with ants and it did not go well. I really tried to be kind to them. And it's just one of those wars. And also, if you killed a few scouts, it saves the whole rest of them. But also, a sexually mature ant's probably not scouting. It's probably looking to get boned. I'm destroying fun. Okay.
But as they say they do say that, don't they? No? Never mind. The taste is several orders less interesting than its appearance, isn't it? I fear I am tongue bored. I'm afraid I cannot offer a technology if you don't provide food with more punch. Can I now?
He's gonna want the pizza. We already know that the man on like pizza, but we're gonna give him that last. That way we can kind of see his response to everything. Okay, let's try the, I don't know how they're gonna feel about a frozen pizza. A hot and spicy hot dog from the Sunshine Cafe.
A hot dog? Surely not real dog meat, no? No. It is simply meat in tubular form further encased in a boat of carbohydrates, isn't it?
Yeah.
I will not deny it has a certain allure, no, and so easy to carry about. But how does it taste? Hot! Ah! The tubular meat hides burning juices, doesn't it? Its oils assault my mouth. I think this hot dog is maybe a too hot dog. Clearly dangerous. Please take it back immediately.
He gave it back.
If you hope to trade for our technology, I must insist you bring me a safer food, okay?
Let's give him that frozen pizza. The man on love pizza. I should have known. It is frozen though, so like you're not gonna get all the gooey, melted together flavor, but it's crunchy.
Oh, what is this? So this is pizza.
Have you never had it yet? I know you've heard the hype. You've not had pizza. If you like this cold one, wait till you have a warm one, bitch. It's gonna go crazy.
Its chilled surface glistens with frosty flavor, does it not? Into my mouth with you. This is amazing, isn't it? I think my mouth may be alive for the first time.
I'm so tired of reading this voice. It is so embarrassing for me.
The gritty texture, yes. The crunchy cheese, yes. The unyielding pepperoni, yes. What's that? You're meant to heat it first? It doesn't matter. No, nothing matters except pizza, culinary crown jewel of all the cosmos. Even the Destroyer King whose wrath rent planets in twain would bow before the sheer force of this deliciousness, would he not? In twain? I give thanks that I was born. Thank you, mother. Thank you, father. Trade, yes? What? Oh, yes, our material refinement technique next to this pizza. Offering that old thing seems tantamount to insult, doesn't it? Though note that will not stop me from doing so. You have a deal, friend, if you'll accept it, of course. A silly little technological tidbit for the taste to quell a Destroyer King. Seems a little unfair almost, doesn't it? You're certain, right? Then I have no objection. But teaching you the refinement method seems inefficient, you know? Why don't I simply perform it for you as a service from now on?
Teach it to us as well. Just in case. Just in case cold pizza ends up killing you. Like, we need to know.
You'll still receive the results, so I assume you have no further qualms.
I'm gonna just agree, because I'm a pussy-ass bitch.
Your understanding is most appreciated, you know. From this point on, we Manon promise you regular deliveries of the materials you seek. This is agreeable, yes? Lovely, this has been a most successful negotiation, hasn't it? How fortunate are we to witness both of our cultures take a grand step forward this day, right? I look forward greatly to what else our partnership may yield, okay? Okay.
Okay. Is that the last proficiency exam? I think it is. Alright, let's go talk to Vandam. Then we'll close out this video. And probably we'll spend the entirety of the next video learning the fuck how scales work. Oh, this is gonna be so nice to have one, because sometimes I'm exploring and I see something and I'm like, I cannot get there. I cannot float upward. And I think a scale can fly. If they can't, that's actually gonna shake my understanding of this world. Because there are so many things I was like, I guess scales can fly, and that's how I get there. Man, I'm chewing on boba again. Should I talk to Walter? Yeah, he said talk to Walter in the hangar. Okay, with your little mustache. I know that's right, Walter. Commander Vandam told me you'd be stopping by to take the scale license exam. Do you have your certifications from the 8 proficiency exams? Yes. Yep, looks like a full set. Nice work. We're ready for the final exam. Oh, another exam. No need to stress, though. It's a simple verbal quiz. I can do that. Hopefully. We had you run missions for each of the 8 divisions, and there's a reason for that. Care to guess what it might be? Say that it was better to understand the role each division plays within Blade, or make a joke. Can I make a joke? Vandam was hazing me, because Vandam hates me. Believe me, he's put me through plenty. But it wasn't just spite that motivated this call. I expect those missions have given you a feel for each division's particular flavor. Hopefully, that's given you a few ideas of how you can put a scale to use. Anyway, that's one reason, but there's another. There aren't exactly enough scales to go around all of the divisions. Sometimes, situations arise where people have to cross division lines and cooperate to get things done. For efficiency's sake, it's important that everyone knows how the other divisions work. Make sense? Yeah. Good. Then you are now cleared to own... Ooh, that's all? And operate a scale. I'll authorize your license now. I also get to share some good news. Looks like you're being given a free scale. Compliments of Vandam. Is it nice? Doesn't matter. It's free. Anything free is nice. That's not true. That's not true. But hell yeah. I bet these suckers are expensive. It's a lot of metal. It's parked in the hangar in the back. Go introduce yourself and give it a test ride. That would be insane to demand everybody on my team get a scale. Thank you so much. Just doing my own job, really. Venom's the one you should be thanking. He must expect big things from you. It's a rare day a rookie pilot gets issued a scale free of charge. I look forward to seeing what you do with it. Me too. You know what? We're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go finally eat dinner. Hop up off this video, quit annoying you.
Hey, listen.
And next time... Wait a minute, where's my free scale? How do I get it? Wait a minute. How do I do it? How do you do scale? Let me talk to him. Head on back in the hangar. I'm sure your skull's dying to meet its new owner. So where's back in the hangar? Is it this way? Okay, 1 second. We're not going just yet. Get back here. They got me in a stupid Skell outfit. Nope, that's my normal outfit. Damn. Clown to myself. That's a nice looking scale. It's a nice looking man. Now, how cumbersome is such a thing to pilot? Whoo, 5 pages of this. Skells are powerful armored vehicles developed by humanity. Press ZL to board or disembark. You can also press the left stick in to toggle between walker and vehicle modes. What are the differences? Piloting one expands your options for exploring Mirror, not to mention for battle. However, Skells aren't able to target certain enemies' appendages, so go on foot if you need to destroy those. Also, bear in mind that your art selection while in a Skell depends on the weapons it has equipped, so changing your weapon loadout will also change the art you'll have access to. Ooh, is complex. If you ever stray too far from your Skell, remember you can go to main menu, party, return to Skell to immediately return to its cockpit. You can obtain new Skells by buying them from... How much do they cost and what do they offer? Is there an orange one? Can I customize colors? I would love to put a stamp on a Skell, some stickers maybe, but colors would be enough. I want an orange Skell, a goldenrod Skell, a sienna Skell. You can buy them from the shop terminal or by creating them. Interesting. Check the Skells you own from the customization center. Binding. When you're piloting a Skell in combat and a large enemy becomes staggered, you can approach them and press both these suckers right here to bind them. A bound enemy will be held in place for a certain duration, ensuring that all attacks against them will hit and increasing the damage they take. Additionally, while binding an enemy, purple circles appear one after another. Press B at the correct time to extend the effect's duration and quickly regenerate fuel. Skell Overdrive. Just like when you're on foot, you can spend 3000 GP while piloting a Skell to activate Overdrive. While it's active, fuel... So how does fuel work? There's fuel? How do I fuel a sucker up? I like in Breath of the Wild we could give that motorcycle just like 6 apples. I don't think my Skell's gonna run on 6 apples. Hello Kitty's as heavy as 3 apples, if you didn't know. That's like canon, I believe. While it's active, fuel will not be consumed in cockpit time. Will trigger more often. Cockpit time. You ever seen a grown man naked? Additionally, a Skell's capabilities will be greatly enhanced during Overdrive, but the exact perks differ from Skell to Skell. Skell fuel. Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Skells have a limited supply of fuel and will not be able to fight when it runs out.
Oh, so it's just for fights?
Fuel is consumed in battle or when using arts, but will slowly regenerate while you're not piloting the Skell. You can also refuel your Skells by spending Moranium. Oh, nuts. A new use for Moranium? To do this, use the Barracks Hangar option on the Customization Center console.
Use the Barracks Hangar option, okay. on the Customization Center console. Where does one go? What's that? Skell Insurance! You can take New LA off the earth, but you can't take the capitalism out of the new... What do you mean, Skell Insurance? When a Skell is destroyed due to its HP dropping to 0, normally it will become unusable then and there. But you can get it fixed up if you have Skell Insurance. In that situation, you'll be able to get back into your Skell, retrieved and repaired by going to the Blade Barracks Customization Center Barracks Hangar. Gonna have to figure out what that is. If a Skell is destroyed while you have no Skell Insurance remaining, how do I get insurance? Is it money? And even if you succeed perfectly in the red B prompt, you'll have to either spend... What? You have to spend a large sum of money or use a salvage ticket to get it retrieved and repaired. Alright. Doug says, welcome to the club, Skell Pilot. Before you hop into cockpit, will need to assign yourself to a machine. Once that's out of the way, your craft will be sent to the barracks hangar, found via the Customization Center console. Where is that? Remember this whenever you want to use a new Skell. I already forgot. This Skell... Somebody over there, their name is Murderous. That's a crazy name, so I'm just a big fuck robot now. I don't want to do fights in the Skell. I don't want it to break. And also, like... Oh my god. Big jumps. How does one fly? Nobody taught me how to fly. Maybe I can't. Oh my god. Okay, that's big fun. I love that I can just Transformer Bumblebee Tuna my way into a vehicle. Can I run people over? I would never do such a thing, just wondering. Oh! Oh, I lived. This is kind of cool. Well, I'm gonna go. I might play more of this tonight just to get a hang of the Skell, and I'll come back maybe, if you're lucky, a little bit more knowledgeable than I am at this moment. Because right now I don't know shit. But, thanks for hanging out. I gotta go eat dinner. If it's 10:22 p.m. for you and you have not eaten dinner, fucking go eat dinner. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Okay, bye.